Alright, and hello everybody, I'm the Sweeper27 and welcome to another Dokkan Battle video. We have a brand new exclusive battlefield for part 2. So, it looks like this is just going to be exclusively Broly themed. I went ahead and fixed up my teams a little bit, added some of the new characters that have easy-aid during these celebrations, so I can't imagine that this will be very difficult as per normal with like these types of celebrations. Why did the auto screw me over like this? Or did I do that? I might have done that. It's fine. We don't need to acknowledge that the fact that we're going to have a Cyberman, I will still probably be able to do this in one try. But I do like how they do these exclusive battlefields because it is naturally just a little bit of a weaker power level. So players who are coming back to the game or people who are just getting into the game, they're able to get battlefield currency at a pretty easy rate. Like, it's really not too hard to do things like this. Like, I don't think we're going to have, like, an Omega Shinron incident during something like this. I mean, if we do, I will be surprised, and I will be pleasantly surprised, because, I always do love me a good challenge in this game. When it feels at least like it's fair, or a unique sort of thing, like the brand new Broly fight the other day that was critting. I did those other missions last night. I'm going to post those, the teams that I ended up using to beat all the missions. I'll post those over on my Twitter very, very soon. But I actually had a really hard time with the Super Saiyan Gohan mission. Just because, like, he gets ridiculously strong. That boss gets insanely strong when you have a Super Saiyan, what's-his-face on the team. And because I was bringing LR, Goten, and Gohan, I actually think he was getting two separate buffs because both of the units are technically as a part of that unit. So I think instead of just getting 160 extra attack or whatever it is, I think he was getting 320 extra attack, which was just, I mean, he was melting some of my brand new summonable units. We actually did lose here. We're just gonna, oh, hey, I got some rewards. That's fine, because I messed up in my team building. We're going to keep this in, just because I feel like it would be disingenuous to take it out. I think you're the better leader out of these guys. Alright, so we're just going to act like, the Team Bardock run never existed. We're going in. We're going to start off with the Ginyu Force team. Alright, now it's a little bit weird that this first stage right here, actually, you enter in and he's already a little bit battle damaged. I wonder why they would include a mechanic like that, huh? Right, guys? Am I right? Am I right? Don't flame me in the comment section. But I don't know if we get any better rewards for these exclusive battlefields. They're also here for a much shorter duration. Like, usually a battlefield is here for about a month, so you're able to do it, like, it resets every 7 days, I think is what it is, so you're able to, every 7 days do one singular run, and you don't have to do it back to back to back to back to back to get all of the missions, or at least that's what I do. Because, all the missions are like beat stage 3 times, whatever. But it resets weekly where it's like beat stage 1, get 100, or get 1,000 battlefield currency. Beat 2 stages, get 2,000. Beat 3 stages, get 3,000. That resets every 7 days. So you're able to get 6,000 battlefield currency pretty frequently if you're able to do that, however. But I don't know the rules, or if I do know them, I don't know them off the top of my head for how they work specifically with, like, these types of celebrations. Since this battlefield is only here for 17 days, I can't imagine that we're going to be getting those battlefield currency resets. So as a global player, that is a little bit lame, because that just means naturally there's less battlefield currency on global. I know there's the argument that if you've been playing since, I think it's the 2nd anniversary, the Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan banner, apparently if you did summons you would get battlefield currency. So if you've been playing for that long, you actually have more battlefield currency, or you had the opportunity to have more battlefield currency than someone who's been playing JP since day one. However, even though I played back then on a separate account, dude, Ginyu's getting clapped up in here? Okay, so Paragus is actually hitting relatively hard. My goodness. If, like, Ginyu's getting hit? Okay. Okay, Paragus has a little bit of sauce with the super attack. Alright. Alright, nothing that we can't get around. But that is certainly interesting. Remember what I was saying a minute ago? How this might be a little bit easier. I might be revoking my statement. But we do have Goldo on this team. Goldo's like the free-to-play debuffer of the team. And like, Raccoon and Goldo, they're going to be taking nothing. Raccoon and Goldo plus Ginyu might actually be able to finish this off right here. Goldo might not even get an opportunity to attack. It is also nice that these guys can stun, and they do have a chance to seal, but it looks like you're unable to actually seal this Paragus. I just noticed that up at the top. But, yeah, like I was saying about the whole battlefield debacle, I understand that it is frustrating that, you're not able to get battlefield currency if you're, like, just now joining the game. Like, again, even though I was playing back then during, like, I think I stopped playing right after the first celebration, so I actually didn't have access to that exclusive banner, but I know some people do, and, you know, it's not really a complaint for them, but is it really the biggest deal ever that, like, Battlefield currency is a little bit scarce? Because none of the Battlefield characters, at least within recent memory, have been very meta, even with, like, their EZAs. I'm trying to think. Like, Deborah and Bobbity were. Deborah and Bobbity, once they EZA'd, they were very good. The next EZA that we're going to be getting is actually going to be the Shadow Dragons. The Shadow Dragons, like, their EZA might actually be relatively meta-breaking, especially if we get, like, a brand new Omega Shinron, or a brand new Sin Shinron, or whatever. Potentially, that could be, like, very, very good. Extreme Int. So, let's see, what do we want to bring? Da-da-da. We can bring you, and I guess we'll bring Bobbity. Bobbity's not bad here. Yeah, I'm trying to think, what are some other things in the shop? Because most of the time when you're getting Battlefield currency, I think you're kind of foolish if you spend your currency on anything except... Ooh, we're probably dead here, actually. Chile can dodge. Chile will dodge it. Right, girl? Yeah, she's gonna dodge. We are able to seal him again. I think Bobbity actually has a seal. Maybe I should have put him into slot 1. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have trust in Chile. She's one of my favorite units, literally, to ever drop in this game with her levels of support. And she has 70% chance to dodge just built in. She's not going to fraud me out. She is pretty much like the only character in this game that you could run off of a leader skill whenever she debuted. And she would still be effective. I got so many no-item runs with her just being on the team. Not on the leader skill, not doing any damage, just healing, dodging, and supporting, and giving me a scouter support, which is also pretty nice. Yeah, like, even when she is on, like, a Chile? See, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, now dodge this. Yep, okay, no, we're good, we're good, we're good. But, like, by doing the Battlefield missions, like, I think, obviously, doing Battlefield is obviously very worthwhile, because, like, just by beating a couple times, you get stickers, you get hidden potential orbs, you get, training items, and I think during, like, these exclusive celebrations, you might actually get more items. Again, we'll see at the very end when we'll go over to our box, and we'll collect everything that we get from completing these missions. Like, I don't think we get meat items. Meat items would actually be really, really nice if they wanted to give those out during this, because I feel like, you know, it's a major celebration. We're about to go into part 2. If you didn't see the video that I posted yesterday that was going over, like, my reaction to the brand new kits, the brand new character animations, all that good stuff, all of that is happening on the 13th, which is in 2 days as of the time I am recording this. So, obviously getting, like, new meat items would be pretty nice. That way, you know, players who haven't had access to Porunga Dragon Balls, because Porunga Dragon Balls are really, like, the best way to get meat items. Just because if you collect all 7, you're able to make that wish that says, I want a full belly. It's actually been a very long time since Global has gotten Porunga Dragon Balls. I wanted to make a video about this a long, long time ago, but there's just been so much content. Doing, like, different videos, different rants has been a little bit difficult. Just because, like, I'm having to keep up with, like, all the new stuff that's happening. It's hard to comment on some of the older stuff, but, I don't think Global has had Porunga Dragon Balls at all this entire year, whereas JP recently just had Porunga Dragon Balls during their Tanabata celebration, and since Global didn't technically get a Tanabata celebration, like, I know that we got, Tech MUI right off the heels of the 9th anniversary or whatever. Since it wasn't, like, actually his celebration, it was just, like, his banner, and then the difficult event, like, obviously we didn't get the free-to-play hit, we didn't get any of the Universe 6 EZAs, we didn't get really any of that. It was just the brand new difficult stages for the Supreme Magnificent Spectacle that he got during Part 1, and then we got the brand new summonable unit. Like, we didn't even get Jiren, we got Cell Max, which in of itself is a dub and a little bit of an L at the same time, because I feel like Jiren would have made a little bit more sense, because then if we got Jiren, we would have also had access to, like, Golden Frieza and 17, that fight. Which is still floating around in limbo. Like, probably the hardest fight in the game just doesn't exist on the global version of the game, which is a oddity, to say the very least. That is a fantastic dodge, by the way, my junior. You are utterly my goat. Again, one of my favorite units that is pretty much ever released in this game. They somehow made an offensive unit one of my favorite units ever, and I don't know. I just think that's pretty fun. Yeah, we can just do this. Again, Fat Boo's not going to die. I don't really think that we need to stand by. We'll just keep the support up. This guy's actually a little bit tankier. Maybe my team build here is just a little bit lackluster. Probably leaning more so towards the lackluster. Oh, we actually entered the turn. He didn't have his guard up, so Fabi's actually taking a little bit of damage right there. That's kind of funny. Just having to take a little sip of my beverage. I wonder if this is going to be 3 stages or 4 stages, because they have done battlefields in the past that have been 4 stages. I guess I could have checked before I dove in. I didn't really think about it until right now. But we'll see. I mean, this is a Battlefield video. These do tend to, like, be a little bit longer than most other, like, gameplay videos. Outside of, like, my world tours that I've done. I still need to do the world tour for, Angel SSJ2 Vegeta. I mean, that one's probably going to be very short, because I'll dive into, like, a couple of easier events. The character's just going to die over and over and over and over again, because that is not a unit who's saved just because he doesn't have access to... I mean, number one, his stats are just super low. Number two, that's a 2020 unit, I think. And there aren't very many good Majin Buu Saga Gokus who were also on the Super Saiyan Trios team. Oh, he actually transforms. Alright, so we're going to get to see Majunior's active skill here. Or not his active skill, his giant transformation. Alright, well, I guess since we're having the transformation, there's really not a lot that I can comment on during this time. So I'll just mute right here and we'll fast forward the footage during this. Alright, and we are back. We actually did get all 3 turns of his giant transformation. So since we did that, we actually wasted all of the boss's opportunities to super or anything. It actually doesn't look like his super was going to be too threatening. It did about 850k. All these units should be able to live that post-super. Sell. Buddy. Okay. I can't lose 2 of these runs in a row. I actually refuse to. Remember earlier how I said, oh yeah, you know, these are, you know, they're a little bit easier, you know, they're not too difficult, you know, they're meant so that players who just, like, got back into the game shouldn't be able to struggle too much. I guess part of the issues, too, is that since I've been doing so many summons, if you don't know, most of the time when I summon and I get a dupe in a character, I like to keep them in their, UR form. That way, I don't have to constantly waste those reawakening medals, you know, the hourglass medals, as it were. So I just keep them in their base form. That way, as I get more and more dupes in them, I can feed them in. And then every now and then, if it's for a specific mission, or if I just want to use a character, I will reverse them back up. That way I can devolve them back down. But I'm running very low on the hourglass medals, and I don't really want to fork over any currency at the moment to get more of them. So most of the characters who I actually do, or would usually use for Battlefield, they're in a little bit of limbo right now. Like, LR Rose would usually be on this team. I mean, there's a chance that we revive right here. And if we do revive, I mean, cool. Because I don't think Broly would die. I mean, we'll see. Majunior. Majin Buu probably won't die after his supers. I mean, he has several stacks up, but without guard, I didn't check to see what his defense was, but again, he was hitting for about 850,000 damage. Let's see what the damage is right here. Does Fat Buu die? Fat Buu actually does die, so we're going to get to see his revive. Could this be going any worse? This is still stage 1, by the way. Have I mentioned that? Have I mentioned that I play this game all the time and actually have a very powerful box? I'm just getting a seemingly very unlucky. Oh, man, and I actually chose to pop the Broly active skill there. That was probably a mistake. Broly might have been able to kill. And we're not going to be low enough HP to do... Yeah, no. So, obviously, I can't put... We'll do this, because I'm pretty sure... What's his face can go into slot 1? What am I also building up? Oh, that's just telling me how many turns are remaining. I was like, I definitely only have 1 standby up. That's another thing about Battlefield, is that you're only allowed to do 10 full, like, attacks, or, like, 10 rotations. That's crazy that we're already this deep on a team like this. Again, this probably would be a little bit easier if instead of, like, the Metal Cooler Army, I did just decide to, like, reawaken LR Goku Black, because Goku Black does, like, insane levels of damage. You know, we could have brought him. That would have been access to yet another giant transformation if we needed it. I don't really think that we would need it, but, I mean, that would just be nice to have in our back pocket. But at least now that Fat Buu has revived, Fat Buu is going to be getting the massive attack buff. Plus, we can also use his active skill, which will do some pretty decent damage. And then, you know, we're going to get a Ghost Usher, so he can't die on this upcoming turn. So even though he's going to have a super pretty much just, like, charged up, ready to go into slot 1... we're not going to have to worry about that. Either Fat Buu or Broly will be able to wrap things up for us right here. Now it's just pretty much just filling up dull air, because I know that we already have the win. I don't even think that this cell would die if we got tagged by a slot 3 super. I mean, hey, let me put my money where my mouth is. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We are good. Let's just pop this right here and get the hell out of Dodge. God, I really can't believe I'm struggling this much in Battlefield. I mean, I mean, I underestimate things all the time. So here we go. Alright, Fat Boo is definitely going to get the finish right here. Did he not get an attack buff? He's supposed to get an attack buff. That was only a 3 million. That's what he was launching before he revived. Alright, and then he's going to launch a guaranteed additional super right here. Yep. 4.2. I mean, I guess he is only on like a 220% total or something along those lines. I don't remember who I brought as my leader, but like the Metal Cooler Army is 120. And he has a stage 3. Oh, chat, we're cooked. Chat, we're so cooked, actually. Huh. Oh, but I get my charges back. That's nice. Do I think Majunior will live? I think I have to do this. So we want to give Vegeta as many orbs as possible. Okay. We can do this. And we will save the Int orbs. I have faith in Majunior. I think as long as he gets like a really good super turn, because he is, I mean, he has 0 links activated right now, so no toughest nails, no big bad bosses, nothing like that. But he is getting 37% defense support from Chilai as well. That is something to keep in mind. Damn, I can't believe we died on like the second phase of this. And we only got 1 super, so we are dead, Majunior. You are a fraud. Unless you choose to dodge, you do have a little bit of dodge built into your system right here. Oh wait, no, this is still Vegeta. Wait, what? Oh, it's an AoE. It is an AoE. Okay. Alright then. So let's check our progress real quick. Hold on. How many stages is it? Oh, is this literally it? That can't be right. It's just 2 stages? Yeah, no, this is it. It's literally just 2 fights. Huh. Okay. So we have... Okay. Maybe that makes a little bit more sense than why it's so difficult. We could try bringing the Heroes team. Let's just go ahead and give these guys a whirl. You can go boom, boom. I think Darts is probably just a fish here. He does have guard. We can do this. Yeah, I think we do trust him over the full power Super Saiyan 4 Broly. And we'll hope that he doesn't super right away. If we get really good opening RNG, like if we get the Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito next to Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, which we didn't get immediately. We do actually have that on the next rotation, though. I trust the Crimson Masked Saiyan, and I trust the... what's-his-face? King Vegeta. Broly's not going to be able to get a super. Fuck. We're probably dead again. If he decides to super this turn, we are probably just... That's a bad dodge, actually. There we go. Alright, now he's... Yep, no, just supering right out the gate. We're probably dead. Like, he will survive. He's taking that much? Oh. Okay. That's, little bit interesting. Okay. We have our villain build up now, so we can do this. We can Ghost Usher him if we get lucky right away. Okay. Give me the androids. Oh no, the androids also have their beam nullification. The androids can't be caught here. Ooh, this is actually really, really good. This is really, really, really good. So I think we do this. We can collect these. Let's go ahead and do this. So he can't damage us this turn. They don't need to do damage. And then, is this going to be 18 key for you? It is. Perfect. So we're going to have all of these tech orbs. I guess that we'll give them... We'll instantly transform Carnival Broly. We'll give them to Carnival Broly, because Carnival Broly, when he's at 24 key, he actually gets the attack break on his AoE. So there is a above, I mean, there's not a 0% chance. There is a chance out there that we will attack break the AoE, assuming that Carnival Broly will get to attack first. I mean, obviously, that's like the best case scenario. This guy is actually going to be really good for Battlefield just because of how much damage he does. Frieza's probably going to get us killed here, though. Okay, this is Operation We Must Attack Break the Super. So I guess, do I think it's going to happen in slot 1 or in slot 2? He supered right away. Yeah. Last time he supered right away. Frieza is definitely going to die here if we don't attack break the super. So it looks like we're just going to have to chip away his HP using all of our different teams. Because there's no way that we're killing on this rotation. Yeah, only a 9 million from this Broly. Ooh, man. I mean, if we are able to survive this somehow. Okay, so there was the attack break. Hopefully that was the super. I guess only time will tell, but if we do attack break the super, I do want to just say that is a team protection ability that this Broly does provide. A lot of people saying that this unit doesn't have a team protection ability, when technically he does. When he's at 24 key, you know, he does get the attack break, which is just Ma Junior's active skill that you can launch every single turn as long as you get him to 24 key. Now, granted, getting that Broly to 24 key isn't always the easiest thing to do. I will be the first to admit. Even when I'm running him with units who share 5 out of 7, 6 out of 7 links with him, I do find it pretty difficult to get him to the full 24. We actually did attack break the super. No, we didn't. He did it in slot 3. That's insane. That's insane. I really thought that we got the attack break. Now, what does Frieza take here? We actually do live. We're at such a low HP, though. I don't think we can realistically come back from this. Because, I mean, maybe if we get Janemba support up. Because, again, I don't think we need to worry about the androids. Because they have the nullification. Okay, so hold on. Because we can do this. And that's 6, but no 2 orbs. We can do this. And then we can do this. There is a not 0% chance that we do get to live this. Alright, that's a very good dodge. Now, granted, this guy, because there's not another Majin Buu Saga category ally on the rotation, he only has 40% damage reduction. He gets the other 30 if there's another Buu Saga on the rotation with him. But he's going to still do some pretty decent damage, especially only being on like a 300% leader skill or something along those lines, launching 7 and 8 millions. I will take that, and we do get the hit of potential system additional super right there, which is nice. Alright. So, wait. Can we seal him? Because the androids have a seal. No, because they didn't super on the turn that we Ghost Ushers. I avoided it. No, you cannot seal him. You cannot seal him. He cannot be stunned, sealed, or debuffed in any way, shape, or form. Good to know. Janemba getting a double super is actually pretty good. And here is the AoE. We are going to die here unless we get a hit of potential system dodge! What we do? The androids... What? Is it not guaranteed for them? I thought they had a guaranteed beam nullification. I guess I was wrong. Okay. So we can bring this right here. God Goku's going to be very, very good. We can bring you. We can bring Tech Ultimate Gohan. We can bring you, I guess. Do this. Alright. Again, we're gonna... this is just kind of like depending on what your opening rotations are. If we get Tech Ultimate Gohan and... Nope, this is probably death right here. Because we can't seal him. Okay, so we can do this. I mean, we're gonna do good damage at the bare minimum. And I still have, like, my full AGL team that we're able to rock out. How'd I know it was gonna be built like this? Like, structured in this way? He's just AoEs right out the gate. Yeah, we're just dead. Unless they dodge, which they don't. They are only a 30% chance to dodge unit. You hate to see that. But if I'd known it was only going to be the 2 phases, I would have just brought teams instead of types. Alright. So let's try busting out the Super Int team. We can do this. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. We actually have a lot of HP in this one, so potentially we might be able to live it. But if he's being very aggressive with these AoEs, remember earlier how I said we're probably not going to have an Omega Shinron situation? This is giving me some Omega Shinron flashbacks. Not gonna lie, that is 24 key with you. Is it still 24 key if we put you here? It is. Alright, so we can do this. Alright. So, Vegeta will be fine in slot 1, even if he does decide to just AoE immediately. Yeah, all of our other units are going to need to dodge. So... God Goku, he has a 50%, which we do get, and these guys have a 30%, which we do also get. All right, this is probably a winning dub right here. Because I imagine we'll probably kill on this turn. I would imagine. I mean, I might be wrong, but, like, guaranteed crits with Vegeta. So, 77%. Yep, if we do get the hidden potential system right here, triple super, that's going to be really, really good. God Goku, I don't think he has any built-in additionals. Nor do I think that... I actually don't think Int Vegito has additionals built into his passive either. But we do get this right here, so yeah, this probably is death. And if it's not, we have what? Full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 7. We have Vegeta and Trunks who we could put into slot 1. And yeah, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Alright, we're good. We're good. We won. This was actually a little bit challenging for a battlefield. A little bit of difficulty, but like I do appreciate that. Don't be another stage. What the fuck? There's another stage? What? Huh? Oh my god, we're cooked. We're so cooked. There's no way Namagoku's okay here. I mean, maybe, depending on what his normals are. If we lose this, I mean, it's going to be annoying getting back to this spot. I can do it. But we'll have to build teams. Like, we'll have to build, like, actual teams. We can't just bring 170 lead, or, like, not 170 leads. Like, these 100% to a category or whatever. We're going to have to bring, like, designated movie bosses, super bosses. We're going to have to bring all-out struggle. This, I mean, this is fun. It's just literally every single stage of Broly. I mean, this isn't at all what I was expecting. And the fact that it changes types every single time is tricky. Because, like, what would I do right now if we went from that phase to a physical phase? All of these units would be absolutely screwed. Now, please don't be able to double super or anything. Because Namagoku, oh, bro, please. Why didn't you easy A during part 1? Ugh. Yeah, no, Kid Goku's going to be dead right here. Okay, but now we can bring our STR lineup. And our STR lineup is actually, we do actually get a super right here. I still think that we're going to be dead. There's no way that we live this regardless. That was good damage, actually. Yeah, unless we get a hit a potential system dodge, which we don't. So we can bring our AGL team right here. Okay. We still have our extreme AGL, don't we? So wait. If we're going through all the stages of Broly, so there's Broly, Super Saiyan Broly, Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Am I going to have to go up against Bio Broly and Giant Bio Broly? That's a lot of phases. Alright, but this team is actually somewhat decent. Because potentially... Because we're going to stack with Zamasu. We're going to get some build-up by getting hit on Golden Cooler. Getting them right away is probably pretty good. I'm going to put Golden Freeze on slot 1 just because I don't trust this guy not to just super right out the gate. This is fun. This is fun. I do think that we're probably screwed just because I didn't know how this event was going to be built up. Yeah, okay, I did call that correctly. Alright. But I do kind of enjoy this, actually having, like, a much longer, much more difficult stage. I feel like this was meant specifically to counter people like me, who generally just bring the type advantage leads, and don't have, like, really any cohesion with links, or any cohesion with team builds, or, like, unit strategies. You just bring 7 of the strongest units you have per type, for the extreme and super class sides. I mean, how long is this recording going so far? I'm 30 minutes in. I mean, if I lose this, I'm going to lose 30 minutes of progress. I mean, that would be a shame, but again, I can rebuild, I can reselect all my units. That's a bad dodge. That's a bad dodge. Alright, because I kind of need this guy to get hit to get built up. I mean, he's taking damage here, but I need something. And it is incredibly crucial that Fraud Form Frieza gets his 18 key, which is not gonna happen. Shit. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, because, Super Boo is going to be guarding, aren't you? Guard. Oh, you did a guard. That's fine. He's going to do a lot of damage right here, though, to counteract this. Okay. Because we also, I mean, I guess we could transform into Vegeta. Like, Vegeta, even though that transformation is pretty rare to see, Vegeta's actually pretty solid. Like, he gets guaranteed guard for his first turn, and he has the very high attack stats. Nappa, I mean, he could be fine if we do survive on this next turn, because he is going to have his guaranteed dodge turn, except I think... Because it'll be turn 4, so if we are below the HP threshold, we will just instantly transform into Vegeta. Vegeta will provide us a full heal, and then we'll do a lot of damage with Vegeta. Because Vegeta can actually go into slot 1, I think, but More likely than not, Frieza is probably just dead here since we couldn't get the 18 key. Because I'm pretty sure my Frieza is only like 55 or 69%, so even if he does have a chance to dodge, it's going to be very, very low. I mean, we also saw that, like, Namagoku. I mean, to be fair, Namagoku was class disadvantage, so maybe Frieza will take it a little bit better. Frieza does. And we have yet another giant transformation, dude. Okay, alright, so we're gonna fast forward through this one as well. Alright, so we are back. This is like kind of like a legendary Broly event. Something that would be fun, you know, I was thinking about this the other day, because we just got the legendary Frieza event earlier this year. You know how fun it would be if we did have like a legendary Broly event or a legendary Gohan event, going through like all the different stages of them? Like, this is actually pretty fun. Now, I think I want to keep... You have big bad bosses, and you just have fierce battle. Alright. So I know that doing this is probably going to heal us above what Vegeta and Nappa's exchange is. At least I would imagine as such. But Golden Frieza at this point is going to start tapering off. And I think that having BBB up is going to be a little bit more important. We only have 12 more charges. Do also have to keep that in mind. Oh wait, do giant form turns count for charges? Shit, I bet they do. Uh-oh. But it won't matter, because if we do get Vegeta on this next turn, Vegeta will be able to, like, one-shot this guy. Vegeta actually is, like, incredibly potent offensively. It's just defensively he leaves a little bit to be desired, but, Zamasu's also, like, he's just stacking up this entire time. Zamasu will pretty much be untouchable at this point, I would imagine. We also have his transformation in his back pocket if we need to do more damage. Which I think we may have to use that. Oh yeah, no, we're definitely killing on this turn right here. So if we go well, maybe not, maybe not. We'll see what Golden Frieza does, because Golden Frieza has only done 2 attacks here, and he definitely has not been hit 5 times, so he doesn't have his extra offensive buff. Yeah, he doesn't. So we're going to see, are we exchanging into Vegeta and Nappa? We are not. Is that bad? Probably. So if we aren't guarding, we're dead. If we're not guarding, we are dead. There's nothing that we can do about it. What is the exchange condition for Vegeta and Nappa? Is it not turn 4 when HP is 50% or less, starting from the 4th turn? Yeah, I guess then healing with Zamasu was a mistake. I mean, I guess we could also do the active. I trust Super Boo. I shouldn't, but I trust Super Boo. Because he's gonna guard. He's guarding right here. Right, bud? Yeah, he's guarding. He's fine. He's fine. This is just helping him get built up defensively as well. So we're going into this next phase, which I can only assume is going to be Super Saiyan Broly from movie 10. Then we're going to have to go against the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. I mean, surely they're not going to include, like, DBS Broly in this, right? Like, no... Right? Gee, I hope not. Okay. We do still have type advantage. That's nice. You don't link any better with him, do you? You do, actually. But I need you to get an 18 key, so we're going to have to float you off. So we can do this. We can do this. And is that an 18 key? It is. Alright. Whew! Alright. Alright, dude, I'm starting to feel like some sweat coming down my back. I think Zamasu's going to be fine here. Type advantage, 50% damage reduction, several stacks up. We also had big bad bosses up. Yeah, that's fine. He does debuff our defense, I think is what that was. So his super attack lowers our defense, which... I mean, let's be real, I only have like 2 units on the entire team that can tank anyway, and hopefully we do take a little bit of damage here. Hopefully we do take a little bit of damage. I would actually really like to exchange into Vegeta, because that full heal is so tantalizing right now, because we still can't debuff him, we still can't stun or seal him. Yo, how the fuck are new players supposed to do this? I'm thinking about this right, I mean, again, I guess, if you just bring like actual teams, because I imagine if I brought superheroes, like, we would have Orange Piccolo on the team, we would have AGL MUI, we would have SSBE, we would have Beast, obviously. Beast the entire time would just be stacking up attack. Like, again, this really does just feel like it's meant to counter the usual, like, strategy for this. Is that below 50? Oh, let's go! So this is a full HP recovery. Vegeta has guard guaranteed. I think he gets guaranteed crits when Ki is at 20 or more. So he's probably going to be our new slot 1 for these rotations. The only issue is now that we have Golden Frieza, who is nowhere near close to being fully built up. I was about to say, that is a rare animation right there to see, is the Super Boo active. Recovers 200 to stats, 100 when HP is 50 or more, guards for 3 turns. Yeah, I think that he is our new slot 1. At least for the next couple of turns, he's our new slot 1. We can actually keep Golden Frieza on rotation to keep him safe, and this way Super Boo will also get some hits. So Super Boo will get a couple more hits. That's going to increase his attack on this upcoming turn. This is actually very winnable, this phase right here. Because Vegeta is going to do, like, very good damage. He's going to tank whatever this is. He is going to get, like, his defense lowered, which I guess could maybe be a little bit scary, but he has 200 stats right here, plus guard. Oh, damn, I was wrong. I was wrong. I take everything back that I just said. Damn, Vegeta. Damn. Damn, boy. All right. But we're good. We're good. This is going to do... I mean, that was a bar and then some. We didn't get a hit of potential system additional or anything. Unfortunate. Dude, if only we could debuff him. I'm just thinking about so many things. I don't really want to redo this. I don't want to redo this, man. Because Paragus wasn't that bad. We beat Paragus on what? Our second try with the Ginyu Force team. So, we lost only 2 teams to them. We have yet another... No, that's so bad, actually. Wait, how many charges do we have? How many charges do we have? No, this team can actually... We have 24 charges. Alright, we'll be right back again, I guess. Okay, so we're back. I mean, I guess we just do... I think transforming is actually a mistake. Because we're doing very good damage, all things considered. I know it doesn't necessarily look like it, but for the amount of turns that we're actually spending on here, compared to the damage that we're actually dishing out, is good. And we're also getting to super before us eating the super as well. Because again, this guy was defensively debuffed on his last turn. But that doesn't really matter too much because, you know, we're getting some more stacks right here. We're just stacking our attack, stacking our defense. Again, we do have Big Bad Bosses activated. So we're just going to continually chip away at this boy's health. We probably won't kill this turn or next turn. We'll kill on the turn after. So the next time that Fusion Zamasu shows back up, I think is probably when we'll get the kill. I think. Although, I don't know. Do I really trust Vegeta into slot 1 after he's been debuffed? Wait, he didn't super in slot 1? Oh, if he supers anybody else on this rotation, we're dead. Just outright. There's no way Metal Cooler is going to be able to survive. No, wait. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? We wasted his super. We just exited a giant transformation. My brain is all over the place. Okay. We might actually kill on this turn. So wait, do all these debuffs reset? Wait. I don't think so. I don't think so. Or do they? I'm trying to think. Because, like, if Golden Frieza's damage reduction resets... Surely that's not how that works. Yeah, no. I'm just coping at this point. Alright. Hopefully we will actually kill on this turn Vegeta yet again. Doing a little bit less damage than what I was expecting, but again, this is only on, like, a 300% leader skill. Oh, yeah, no, okay, he should live this. He actually got to super first this time. This is, though, still with the debuff, guarding 300% to stats. And he took about half the damage he did because he got to super first. Alright, so we're going to get some more offensive stacks for Fraud Form Frieza. Yeah, because it's just different fate, but the fight looks like it resets. Because the turn counter resets? Oh, Frieza, why did you not get a hit? Frieza, no. Okay. That was bad. Okay. We are now dead. But he's AGL. No way. Okay, well, we have to do this. This is like a full HP recovery, isn't it? Or close to it. That's a very rare animation. It has an attack break as well. Okay. You don't link very well with, yeah, Fear and Faith. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. We have an attack break. I don't know what his damage is going to be. Who has the most HP on this turn? It's you. Okay. So we can do this, get a bunch of HP recovery. I still don't really see a reason for us to transform, so we're not going to. Baby should be fine as long as he doesn't get tagged by a super. And at this point, Vegeta is no longer guarding. So Vegeta can no longer go into slot 1. This might also be an AoE. No, this is his 18 key. This is the LR's 18 key. 100k, I mean, that's with 50% damage reduction and 400k defense. Maybe I should have transformed just to get some good damage off, because I mean, there's no way we live, unless all these buffs reset. Because again, in the bottom left, it says we're on turn 1, as if we're entering like a whole new fight, you know? I don't know, how does that work with Battlefield? Because we've never had a Battlefield, to my knowledge, I mean, I may be wrong, wouldn't be the first time, but to my knowledge, we've never had a Battlefield that has gone on for a single fight this long. We have had multiple stages before, you know, where you'll be like Namek Goku, who will go into Super Saiyan Namek Goku, for example. I do remember that one. Where was the STR TUR who went into the LR or whatever. I do remember that, but we've never had one where it's just phase after phase after phase after phase after phase. Like, this is ludicrous. All right, dude, he's guarding, he's taking that much damage. Oh my god. Okay. So again, we can no longer put Vegeta safely into slot 1. So if we do this, hold on, let me cook. We're probably dead here, but we're gonna do some damage. As long as he doesn't super right away, I mean, he did super right away last time, but as long as he doesn't super right away, I do actually think that, nope, okay. Going on to our next team, but the thing is we already used Super Tech, because Super Tech died turn 1. He's launching around 850 supers, okay. Around 850. What teams do I even still have available? I still have Super and Extreme STR. I have Extreme Fizz, Ice Super Fizz, and that's it. I have 6 teams. Let's try, I mean, I guess Super Physical. We can try this. Boom, 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 boom. And I guess we'll take you for damage. Alright. Okay, okay. So God Goku is definitely going to have to be like a slot 1 carry here. Hopefully we have God Goku and Heart Virus Goku on opposite rotation. Son of a bitch. This is what we have to do. Are we able to give you 6 orbs? We are. And then Heart Virus Goku, he doesn't need anything. We don't have a slot 1. I mean, if we take over 50% of our damage, we could go into the standby. God Goku, you are allowed to dodge. You are allowed to dodge. Okay. I'm sorry, what the fuck? He can just bust out an AoE as well? Huh. He has 2 separate supers. Right. Chat, I think we have to retire. I don't realistically see a way for me getting out of this. I don't. Damn. I mean, do I give up? I mean, I probably should. I just don't see a way out of this. That is a super. We can bring Goku Black Rose. He has the beam nullification. But if he's just going to be AoEing us deep into the fight, I think, though, if we did just bring, like, a designated super... Like, superheroes would definitely be able to crush this in one go. And wouldn't even be hard. I should have given that to Broly, Chile, and Lemo. It's fine. I can still give them 6 orbs with this. No. Shit. Alright. Well, I mean, I've kind of accepted defeat at this point. I don't think that we're going to win this. So, probably what we'll do is... I don't know. Should I fast forward all of this? I mean, is this fun just watching me being confused and defeated? But I feel like if we, like, the second I bust out, like, an all-out struggle team, like a full all-out struggle team, we would be able to go all the way from, like, just base Broly. This is his first hit, only 20% damage reduction. Yeah, we're just dead. There's no way we're living this. We actually do live it. That's insane. But that wasn't the AoE. Brilliant Cheerline Limo, they're going to only have a 50% chance to dodge here. Because I screwed up my orbs. I mean, I guess we can see. I'll depend on what we do if I die here. If I die here, I'll just outright retire. I'll rebuild my teams, and we'll dive in with, like, actual competitive teams. Like, I'll bring a Majin Buu Saga team. I will bring a, all-out Shrill team. I'll bring superheroes. I will bring, like, these actual very powerful lineups. They can go slot 1. And we'll see what we're able to do. 9 orbs. That should actually be a decent amount. I mean, I'm going to need the androids here to do a lot of dodging. I guess this is... I mean, if he does an AoE, we are just dead. Like, yeah, and this is the AoE animation. No, it's not. No, it's not. Wait. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's with 50% damage reduction, by the way. Alright. So, I'm going to retire. We'll pick the video back up once I get back to this stage. I think that's what we'll do. That is what we'll do. Okay. I will check up back with you guys in like 50 more minutes. Jesus. Alright. We are finally back. I do just want to say that this guy is he's a bastard. He is, very ruthless. His, what's it called? His, Z form from movie 8, just AoE'd supered right away in slot 1 first attack. He wiped out my Super Bosses team. He wiped out my Universe 6 team. I don't have the Ginyu Force anymore. I don't have Team Bardock anymore. I don't have Crossover anymore. This has actually been pretty rough so far, but I do have a revive on both rotations. Orange Piccolo's active isn't up, and he hasn't been hit a single time, so we are probably dead in slot 3. But that is okay, because we can revive. We also have an attack break. I guess potentially we could attack break the super. On this upcoming rotation, we do have AGL MUI. We're going to have Tech UI as well. He doesn't super right out of the gate. So it does look like this form right here does have 2 potential supers, one of which is also an AoE. So just the AoE has been bullying a lot of my teams, but I do still have access to All Out Struggle. I do still have access to movie bosses. So those are like my 2 very powerful teams that I have in my back pocket. He did wipe out as well Earthbred Fighters. So I only brought 70 total units because I could only make up 10 total teams. So seeing as most of those have already been wiped out, this is the AoE animation, I believe. Yes. So, SSBE is going to be fine. Orange Piccolo is probably going to take some decent damage right there. We are actually going to be alive, which is probably pretty good, because that means we'll be below the HP threshold, so we will have AGL MUI's active up on or his revive on this upcoming turn. So just in case that like Gogeta could potentially get caught on here, I don't know. I've even been having a little bit of difficulty with superheroes, surprisingly enough. But I've been using superheroes since we got the movie 8 version of him down to about half HP. And we've just kind of been blitzing from there on. So we're not doing too bad, but we're obviously not in the position that I would really want to be. So Orange Piccolo is fully built up as of now. Yes, so we have every unit is basically fully built up. We do have the revive activated. We're going to have the domain on this upcoming turn. I do feel, actually, who do I feel safer putting into slot 1? I do kind of want to save the target all mechanic. I don't imagine he would do AoE supers back to back, but just in case he does, he's probably going to do the one that does more damage if I had to guess. So having Tech MUI here in slot 1, yes, this is the one that is just going to do more damage. So by putting Tech MUI into slot 1, not only does he have the type advantage, but he does still have like his 50% or 60%, I forget how much it is. But he did have his damage reduction up, so we're looking pretty good. This is definitely going to be a kill on this turn. I am glad that I did decide to save the team protection mechanic. We do also still have Beast Gohan's protection mechanic in our back pocket as well. So you remember everything I said at the start of the video of like, yeah, you know, normally these aren't too hard. I don't imagine we're going to have like an Omega Shenron repeat. This is worse than Omega Shenron, I would say, because even bringing dedicated teams, this asshole just bullied me in slot 1, wiped out like 4 or 5 teams. Just back to back to back to back to back. And yeah, we are now into Bio Broly. So we do still have our revive up, so there's no point in activating anything. So we're going to go to Bio Broly. I imagine since we're in Bio Broly, we're also going to go up against Giant Bio Broly. We're going to save this, that way God Goku. He's no longer a pure Saiyan. God Goku is a fish. God Goku's dead. Yeah. And I couldn't give him the 2 rainbows so he doesn't get his extra defense. But I don't think we're going to have to worry about any more AoEs throughout the rest of this fight. Yeah, Beast Gohan, he is still just that guy in slot 1. This is still, in my opinion, the #1 unit in the game. Even though I do get the argument for the trio, I just can't agree. Also, speaking of #1, I've started looking over on Twitter because, again, the brand new units were revealed yesterday, and some people are saying that the Teen Gohan, the adult Gohan Super Saiyan unit, is going to be, like, #1 in the game. And, I mean, am I missing something about that unit? Because he just has guard. He can't go slot 1. He's going to be very good in slot 2. And I guess the idea of his standby is very appealing, because it probably will be one of the more damaging standbys in the game. I don't think it's going to be on the same level as, like, the DBZ duo. I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't know. Is it maybe just because they synergize very, very well with the trio? Like, the trio can go slot 1, and then Super Saiyan Gohan can go into slot 2. Maybe that's what people are seeing. So we don't have a revive on this rotation. Do I think Orange Piccolo is fine? I'm gonna do this just in case. So this is giving the extra 10% dodge support to every single unit on the rotation. So even my Orange Piccolo has a little bit of extra dodge built in. And that now means AGL MUI has a 87% chance to dodge. We're gonna pop this as well. And we're going to do this. Even that might have been a little bit of overkill, but at this point, I am risking nothing. I am putting genuinely nothing up to chance. I have to get this dub. I have tried for so long. The recording itself, like right now, there's just 55 minutes of just footage that's actually been recorded. I don't know when I started this, but I've been doing this for well over 2 hours, I would imagine. You can see up there at the top left. It is now 6:11 p.m. my time. All right, and this isn't Giant Bio Broly. This is just another form of Bio Broly. Okay. I think let's do Gogeta's. Let's do Gogeta's active here. That way, because we're going to float him off anyway. That way, there's no way we can die. Even though I don't think we would die on this rotation anyway. We're going to save every active skill that we can. So Beast is going to look a little bit less impressive, but this is going to give Gogeta the rest of his dodges, because I don't know how many dodges I've actually gotten with Gogeta. That's full 24 key for him as well. And we're also getting a Dokkan attack right here. So yeah, Bio Broly, he is just gone. He is going to be 100,7,387,244,822% dead here. And then I guess it just ultimately boils down to, do we dodge on this upcoming turn? Because this isn't Giant Bio Broly, because Giant Bio Broly, he's like purple. He actually has a unit in the game, even though we don't have access to a Giant Bio Broly. We could still, like, obviously it's still in the game, because you can fight against Giant Bio Broly. And I'm going to say this right now, because I started thinking about this the other day. If we get a Prime Battle Bio Broly, that's going to be the most disappointed I've ever been in this game. Because, again, Bio Broly has genuinely been my most anticipated unit, or one of my most anticipated units. Like, he's right up there with a start of turn Super Saiyan Vegito, a start of turn Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, DKP, Kid Goku, Dual Dokkan Fest. Bio Broly is up there with, like, one of my most wanted units in the game, and I've been wanting him to be, like, the most dominating unit in the game for over a year now. And if he gets relegated to just be, like, some shitty Prime Battle, I am going to be actually pretty livid. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad. Because I can't imagine, like, this whole celebration was Broly related, you know, obviously, because we had, like, the talk during the first announcement video about, yeah, and this is Giant Bio Broly right here. What are the chances that we actually die because of, what's his face? God Goku. I think we do this, because he gets dodge for the amount of attacks he performs, right? And chance to dodge per attack performed. So he only has 20% chance to dodge. Okay. So they're both at 24, so I don't really need to worry about that too much. We can Orange Piccolo on this upcoming turn, assuming we survive. Alright, UI, you have a 77% chance to dodge this, baby boy. Come on. Thank Jim Belushi. All right, we're winning. We won. We won. We won. We won. There's no way that we're losing. We won. All right. Finally, Jesus Christ, this prime battle. This was way harder than I anticipated. This was way rougher than I ever could have imagined Amatsu cooking up. This was fun, though, to be fair. I did enjoy doing this. It's just, it was kind of pissing me off how he was bullying a lot of my weaker teams. I probably should have just brought superheroes from the get-go, or, like, all-out struggle from the get-go. The only issue with, like, all-out struggle is that the other leader for it is the Evokin unit. And Evokin is certainly only good if you're able to debuff. And we haven't been able to debuff a single stage of this Broly fight. So a lot of their advantage, we wouldn't really be getting it. And I guess, like, I mean, I could have brought, like, a dedicated Rep to Universe 7 team as well. But then we wouldn't have AGL, AMUI, SSBE. We wouldn't have any of those units on superheroes. But I guess then we could have, like, maybe substituted them out, having, like, two very powerful teams right here. I guess this will ultimately come down to, what do I think God Goku is going to be able to do here? Because he's not going to have a 77% damage reduction, because I don't think Bio Broly is a pure Saiyan. I mean, he might be. I could be wrong. I don't know. Is Bio Broly a pure Saiyan? Because what is God Goku's... Isn't... His might be movie bosses or pure Saiyans, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright. We're not going to do the Orange Piccolo transformation. We're going to do this. We're going to pop SSBE in slot 2. And then, actually, I think we're going to do this right here. I think this is the move. Because just in case we don't kill on this turn or the upcoming turn, we can Orange Piccolo thereafter. But I would imagine that this is finally our hard-earned victory right here. Multiple hours in the making. I think that we are finally going to get our win right here. So damn, what do I even like say about this event? I mean, it was certainly very fun. It was definitely way more challenging than I thought. Very time consuming. So the rewards better be good for this. We shall see. Again, I didn't collect my rewards for beating Paragus or anything. So we'll actually see. We'll go to our box. We'll see like what can free-to-play players, what can like dedicated players expect to get out of this. I don't realistically see free-to-play players beating this though. Like if you join during this celebration, you're not beating this battlefield. And I don't think you're going to get rewards for like, oh, congratulations, you beat Movie 8 Broly, here are your rewards. Oh, here are your rewards for beating Movie 10 Broly. I don't see that happening. We didn't even really need to do the active skill, but I was just playing it safe and sorry. And that's it. That is level 1 cleared. All right, now we're going to level 2, and we're going to go up against Z Broly. Yeah, that was a 30-minute run in of itself. Jesus Christ. But there we go. There we go. All right. Alright, so here are all the teams that I used. As we can see right here, I used Boo Saga. Super Bosses just got bullied by an AoE. Universe 6 just got bullied by an AoE. And then the rest was done by superheroes. Okay. Alright, so let's see. What all did we get for that? Multiple hours. 8,000 battlefield currency. We got some weakened summons. Dozenkais. Elder Kais. We got a couple of statues. They did get a sticker. I'm going to say, for the amount of work that was, little lackluster on the rewards, not going to lie. So if you beat it again, you just get more of these tickets that can be used on the Junior or 23rd World Tournament Goku banner. I mean, I will certainly beat it again to get those rewards, but... yeah, that was hard. That was hard. All right, but let me know what you guys think about this battlefield. Let me know, did you guys enjoy it? I think just doing full superhero the entire time would make it significantly easier or whatever, but that is going to be all for this time, guys. I've been the SweetBro27. I'm a variety Twitch streamer and an up-and-coming PNG YouTuber trying to make it big in the world. I have a Twitter, a Twitch, a TikTok, and a YouTube, the links of which can all be found in the description of this video. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, subscribe, share me around, and leave me a comment, positive, negative, or indifferent. I would love just any sort of interaction I can get from you all, but that's going to be all for now. So, as always, I've been the SweetBro27, and I am signing off.